Reading guide for 8th of October. You have 3 things to look at and then 1 project to do. So we're going to start with, you're going to watch a video called Open for Engagement. That's right here. GLAM Audiences and Digital Participation. That's galleries, libraries, maybe arts and museums, something like that. So this is a recording of a keynote presentation done by Mia Ridge, and she's a great proponent, done lots of research on digital engagement in museums. So this is a really awesome person, and you actually get to see her talk. Normally I wouldn't assign a really long video, but this one is worth it. So during this talk I want you to answer the following questions. Why enable participation? What are the benefits to organizations? What are the benefits to audiences? She will repeat an idea you heard from Nina Simon about what people need to be happy. Hers comes from games researcher Jane McGonigal. And her question is, what do people crave? So what is it that people crave? Answer that question. And then, do digital participation projects meet those needs? She talks about 4 types of public participation in science research. Some of this comes from Nina Simon, some of this comes from her and from some other sources. So what are those 4 types? What principles do the examples show you? So she will give you 3 or 4 examples. Why is she showing you those examples? What do they tell you? How do they exemplify the things that she's just gone and told you about? And then she gives a list of best practices. So what are those best practices? Okay, once you're done with that, we're going to go a little more in depth and start to look at some examples of digital participation in museums. So we're going to watch another brain scoop. This is called the Olinguito, and this is going to be about the discovery of the animal called the Olinguito by a colleague of mine, Chris Helgen from Smithsonian, and also Bill Stanley. So they'll go into the collections and show you the specimens that Chris and Bill looked at when they discovered this new species. They'll tell you about the process. And then I'm going to take it a step further. This is just a 6-minute video. Then I'm going to ask you to look at the blog or the Smithsonian Science site where they talk about what happened after, a year after the Olinguito was published as a new discovered species. Where did the public take that? This was a really amazing and exciting process. So read this. This is very easy reading, written for the public. You guys will go through this really fast. The questions I want you to answer, both from the YouTube video here and also from this article, are: what is the Olinguito? How was it discovered to be a new species? How many individuals do you need to have collected to be able to identify a new species or subspecies? What are the steps to identifying a new species? Is it just morphology? What else might it be to make your case that you found a new species or subspecies? And then, how did crowdsourcing play a role in the scientific study of the Olinguito? What types of information did the public provide, and how are they encouraged to communicate and participate? I want you to look back at some of those principles that Mia Ridge talked about and that you read about in Nina Simon's work. Does this project exemplify those principles? Does it meet those principles? Does it satisfy what people crave or what people need to be happy? So applying your previous information, your previous knowledge to this new question. Okay, then you're going to go to notes from nature. This is the last thing you're going to do, and my guess is that at this time you spent about a half hour watching Mia Ridge talk, 6 minutes for the Brain Scoop video, probably spent 10 minutes reading that blog post, and then this last part will take you maybe 15 minutes, I would guess, if you were super efficient. So this is 30, 46, I'd say this is hopefully about an hour, giving you a little extra time so you can be thinking about your video project and working on that. So this shouldn't take you a full 2 to 3 hours of homework. Okay, so you go to take notes from nature, notesfromnature.org. You can click on the link in the Moodle site, and then there are 4 options. You can choose herbarium here, and you can help work on plant specimens. You can choose cow bug here and help with insect specimens. You can help with birds. This one doesn't have pictures of the birds, so it's not quite as fun as the insects or the plants. This just has the register where things are listed. And then I haven't looked at this one too much, but this is a fungal database, and I thought this might be of interest to some of you. I want to point out, before we click on one of these and go into it, that here they tell you what Zooniverse is, a collection of web-based citizen science projects that use the effort of volunteers to help researchers deal with the flood of data that confronts them. There are projects under the space category. Here, there are projects under the climate category here, biology, and nature. You're in notes from nature here. So there are lots and lots of citizen science projects. This one obviously is the most museum-y of them all. So I'm going to do a quick example here. We're going to click on check out the cow bug. We're going to go right ahead and transcribe. They're going to point out how many images they have, how many are active, how many are complete, how many transcriptions are needed, right? They have, that doesn't make a lot of sense, 389,000 out of 365,000 needed. I think what this is trying to tell you is that they're 99% done, which is really exciting. When you go through this, you earn a badge for transcribing a cow bug record. You get an egg for 1, you earn the badge 20 for doing 25, you get a caterpillar, and for doing 100, you get a butterfly. I'm only asking you to do 5, but I think you could do more and earn a cool badge. There are 6,214 users participating. It takes about 3 minutes per record, so I thought about 15 minutes to do 5 would be good for you. So go ahead, start transcribing, read this, and then agree with it. Okay, and now here it is, it's asking you to enter the data, right? So, okay, country, it wants us to enter the country. What country is this from? Oh, it says Utah, Meadow, Millard County. That's going to be the United States. Click OK. What state? Utah, Meadow, Millard County. I'm probably, like you guys know, going to look this up and see what comes up. Is that right? Utah, Meadow, Millard County. Okay. Let's see if I'm getting anything. Okay. I'm not getting anything. Meadow, Utah. Meadow is a town in Millard County, Utah. Okay, good. I think that's good. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to say that's Utah. Oops. Utah. Got it. Okay. County. Oh yeah, this I can do because I just looked it up. Millard. Okay. Locality. Utah, Meadow, Millard County. I don't think there's anything else on there, so I'm gonna click OK. Oh, no, it won't let me. I'm gonna type none. Click OK. Ooh, month and date. Okay, so here, this is 8/7/1958. So that's gonna be, oh good, and they tell me that for them they use, what? Yes, August. Okay, date, I think you're getting the, I don't think you need to watch me do any more of this. So, as exciting as this is, okay, I just want to make a note here that up here in the corner it says how many records done. Take a screenshot that shows that you've done 5 and submit that as the assignment, and then you will get your credit for having done this assignment. As you can see, it's pretty easy, pretty fast. It even gives us a little more information here about the next thing I could do. But I'll go through and I'll finish this, and then I will have done something for them. I will have transcribed. Okay, that's the end of your assignments for the 8th.